Hiya. It's me again. I mean, who else is it going to be on this channel? That was kind of redundant, wasn't it? Last time was the rainbow look, and while that wasn't perhaps completely effective, I enjoyed doing it, so I thought we would continue in that vein. And in order to show you today's look, I'm going to show you my hot new station. It was a present from the lovely Sarah. It's an easel with, I'll see if I can show you, but this part here opens up, and if you're using it for its intended use, it would hold paints and brushes and stuff. But I would probably be most likely using it for makeup and brushes and stuff. This is obviously the canvas stand, which holds a mirror now. And this is where this really steps up to the next level, okay? Because this isn't just a traveling makeup kit. It's extendable, which means that I can put my phone up here. And my phone is important because it holds a picture for the makeup look we're doing today. It's Sterling Mallory Archer. I don't have all of the stuff that the video recommends. For instance, the video recommends using black face paint, which I don't have, and blue colour contacts, which, as I mentioned in the rainbow video, I'm not used to contacts and I can't put them in very well. So if I ever do this on stage, which I think would be fun, I might try and get some, but I'm not going to do it for the purposes of this tutorial. So the first thing I need to do is sort out my hair because it is a mess. Obviously the first thing we're going to do is prime, and my Sephora primer is no more. It has reached the end of its natural life. I'll probably be getting some more, but for now I have L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base. It's a primer. It comes in a tube, which is quite good because, like, nice little squeezy tube is slightly easier than the pumpy bottle on the Sephora one, but that did look fancier, so I guess it's kind of, that's the trade-off, is form or function. Isn't that the way in everything? I do apologise for, you can probably see this big nasty red thing on the top of my nose just here. I have no clever remarks. I was dumb. I scratched myself and then I was like, I should leave that alone, and then I didn't, and now it's like this great big nasty red mark in the middle of my eyes. So that's fun. Now this is where it gets tricky, because the two things I'm looking at are the camera and the mirror, and they have obviously flipped from the picture, if you see what I mean. So like, his parting is on his left and my parting is on my left, but on the camera that I'm looking at, it's on the... It's gonna get confusing. This is just my Sephora dual end primer pen, which is the wrong thing to be starting on, now that I've drawn really big lines all over my face. We need some foundation first. It does help. What am I even on this morning? I blame the fact that I actually went out and socialised with people last night, and therefore didn't get to sleep until the sort of hour that normal adults get to sleep, instead of like when I was bored of playing Sims, which is my usual bedtime. With this look, like with the rainbow look, you really want as much of your face to be the same colour as possible. So I've just gone over everything with my foundation, and I'm now going to go over the top of that with my Pro Base multicolour concealer, just to really make sure that there's nothing left of a different colour. Now that I've properly made my face all one colour, I'll go back in with the contour pen and do the bit that I'm supposed to do now, because I'm clever. The weird thing about this look is resisting the urge to smudge or blend out the contour and go against like everything I normally do, which is why it's fun and it's a challenge. But it feels really weird to just be here like doing lots of really detailed contouring and not like with the intention of not blending it out. It's odd. I have done this with the shadow on the wrong side, haven't I? I'm gonna need to repart my hair. So yeah, the other thing about Archer is that obviously the art style is very much contours and shadows on faces, which means that like one side is gonna have way more work on it than the other side, like that at the moment. And I'm not going to fill in this massive area with the contour stick because it's expensive. I'm going to go over that with some powder concealer. If I could say any of the right words during this tutorial, that would be great. The one problem that I'm having with this brilliant idea of putting my phone on top of the stand is, even though I switched it to always on display, it appears to keep timing out. So if anyone knows how to stop a Samsung from auto-locking, do leave a note in the comments below. That would be very helpful. This is really irritating me, just permanently having to unlock my phone. We're getting there. Okay, I think that's all I need to do for the contour side of things. I might just go over a little bit. No, I think that's good. So now comes the fun part. For this is the step that they really recommend black face paint for, but like I said, I don't have any of that. What I do have is my, again, Sephora Smart Liner. And don't worry, this is not a waste. This one is at the awkward stage where it's kind of running out, but there's still quite a bit left in there. But it means that it's just getting really tricky to do a proper flick of a line with. It's not quite flowing right. So it's really ideal for this. I think the trickiest part of this is going to be making the sides of my face match, because symmetry is really difficult. We have our cheekbone. Putting some highlighter over my lips to properly make them the same colour as the rest of my face. This is literally just going to be some amount of time of me drawing lines on my face and then routinely switching my phone back on. Matching cheekbones, matching cheekbones, matching cheekbones. Won't they be impressed? I am a genius. Sorry. This is the importance of looking at the picture, because I just did a thing that does not actually happen on the picture. Ugh. It's art GCSE all over again. You need to look at what's actually there. Okay, let's try the nose again. So weird having this big black line on my nose because I can just see it out the corner of my eye and it's really distracting. And now we get the fun detail part around the eyes. which I'm sure I'm not going to get really shaky handy about. See, this is what I mean, it's going all splodgy. I can't fix that somehow. I'm going to try this again and not go all splodgy this time. There is so much foundation and concealer and everything on this eye, just because I can't do it right, so I'm going over the top each time. May not have been a good idea. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with my pencil and see if I can neaten that up a bit, because it's a bit messy. So good, not so good. Like, what is this? Once again, trying the eye. Okay, I think that's as good as the eye is gonna get, so I'm gonna leave that alone now and try doing the other side. Really, I could have just done this whole thing with the pencil, it probably would have been easier, but oh well. We're not too far off. It's the eyebrows now. And this I'm definitely doing with the pencil, because I don't think the liner would be up to it. Now it's really just a case of, like, because I'm definitely looking more archer now, but I just want to go back over and sort of join up bits where I was kind of approximating before, now that I've got a much more solid guideline set out. In fact, I'm also going to go and really make this jaw more prominent. Right, I think it's time for the hair. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just taking a brush and getting the hairline with some black eyeshadow. This contour stick is probably getting more use out of it than I think I ever have, because I don't usually use the highlight side of it because it's the same colour as my face. But it turns out that works really well as a quick precision concealer, so we have all learned something today. Okay, we now literally just put a couple of hair grips in there, and that's made my hair much more manageable and much more archer shaped. So that's good. Look at this, like this black eyeshadow had not been used before today, and there's now a divot in it. I don't know if you can see, but like I've used a lot of this eyeshadow on my hair today, so that's good. Okay, here we are, one Archer look. Like I said, probably needs the contacts just to finish it off and really make it Archer, but not that bad a look. I think it took a while. Would have taken less time if my phone would cooperate with me, but not bad. I think it's sort of, again, it would have probably been smoother if I'd done it with body paint like everyone else who's done this look, but I wanted to see if I could do it with makeup, and I can. I would love to trot this out on stage. I think that would be hilarious, but we'll have to see about that. So this has been the Archer look. Until next week, my friends. Roddy loves you.